No tengo las pilas aquí, las tengo en el coche, en la casa.
or just Scotland in general. Just out to the front of the castle as you were approaching. As you were making your way towards the main gates of the castle today, on either side of the archway, it's 442 feet above sea level, the highest point actually. There was a large tower that once stood in the corner of the castle here. At a particular time, the castle was being held by a gentleman known as Sir William Kirkcaldy of Grange, a plaque up on here on the wall in memory of this gentleman. He was a loyal. Firstly, the land you can see at the far side, the land in the distance there, that's still Scotland. It's not. One other building which is still used by the military today, the large 1790s, known as the New Barracks. It was built as the headquarters. Still used by the army today. This is now the headquarters of the 52nd Infantry Brigade. That is basically the army. A gentleman by the name of Thomas Randolph, the Earl of Moray, along with 30 hand-picked Scottish soldiers on the north face of the castle rock. They climbed the castle walls. They surprised and overpowered Malcolm Canmore, as he was also known, King of Scots. Malcolm was killed back in 1803 when it was built in memory of all the Scots men and women who died and gave up their lives for their country during the First World War. Regiments that served during the First World War. There's also a bay for the Air Force and one.
Ladies and gentlemen, a few moments time Warren Stewart will drop the red lines in front of you. You're free to discover the rest of the game.
By a volley of different shots, almost like a machine gun. We'll do it in rows. They even had powder monkeys on the ships. But well, when we left, they didn't do a good job. Just
Sorry?
The name has one of these smaller.
Can I ask across to your four rows, if you wouldn't mind kneeling down at the front here, the people at the back, you'll let them see. Don't worry about the floor, it's swept once a year. This is Elvis Presley, this is John Lennon. This is how we occupy the afterlife. We're explaining today the soldier in the 17th century, in particular that of the Cromwellian period. It's what is commonly referred to as the English Civil War. In the 17th century in Scotland, we were not fighting an English Civil War at all. We were fighting a civil war. The term the English Civil War is a bit unjust because the English Civil War did not even start in England, believe it or not. In 1637, pointed level with their face. When they walk into the battle, they simply engage with their opponents as they get closer and closer all the time. Walk. It's screaming, you're trying to intimidate your opponent, you're trying to frighten the enemy. The English soldiers, of course, they would be swearing, all sorts of filthy language would come from the English soldiers' mouth. We Scots would just stand there and say our prayers because we don't swear. And the whiskey and haggis that you had for breakfast is wrapped round the pipe and then ripped for your stomach. You will fall to the ground, you will die a slow, horrible, bloody, painful death. And I would imagine you would cry. Now, on the battlefield, Frenchman with a big floppy hat, beautiful silken gowns and an even floppier sword. Now not even the French musketeers dress like that. Musketeers dress like me. They are just common foot soldiers who carry a gun. Now the musketeer here are being aided by what we call a powder monkey. A powder monkey here, usually an orphan if his parents have been killed during the Civil War or simply by dirt and disease. The orphan would be pressed into service in the army, as I've said, for making sure the musketeers have enough ammo. Now, a musketeer, as I've already said, is not the version from Hollywood. Musketeer is what I am like now. You are not a musketeer unless, of course, you shoot a musket. That's what a musketeer does. Cannoneers shoot cannons, musketeers shoot musket, ice skaters skate on ice skates. This is a matchlock musket of what we call the Civil War. So the next time you watch the Three Musketeers on television, you will be able to astound your friends with the newfound knowledge. This is where we get the phrase a flash in the pan. If you're familiar with the phrase a flash in the pan, like a pop star, they make a lot of noise, you make the rod in and point the gun and say, watch this, and shoot someone through the face with the rod. Now,
Hey, what the hell are you doing? I'm not a liar, sir. You tried to cheat me, but I have noticed. Jesus! Ah! Go down! Here comes Camel. That's enough, right? You can cool off.
Antonio, mira las duchas de los princesas. Antonio, dale las duchas.
But he didn't drive,
Who did?